Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of the Sacred Heart Coaches Show, episode number 9. Football's on their bye week this week, so that means we have room for a couple other coaches to come in and sit down here at the studios at Sacred Heart University. First up, men's ice hockey. Head coach CJ Maritola joining me. Coach, thanks so much for joining me. Welcome.
Yeah, great to be here, Dan. Thank you.
So, a couple games into the season, you guys have already had a thrilling win against nationally ranked Boston University, a couple other games under your belt. What have you seen from your team so far that has impressed you?
Yeah, I've seen growth every weekend. We've gotten better in a lot of facets of our game, and I thought, consistency is the hardest thing to get in Division I athletics. And I thought this past weekend at Maine, we really put together two complete efforts in a hard place to play up in Maine. So I'm pleased with our growth from each weekend.
Now, all the games so far have been on the road, but this weekend you finally get to go back to Webster Bank Arena. You get to open your home schedule. How exciting is that, especially given everything that happened last year, to be able to go back home and have fans in the stands once again?
Yeah, it'll be great to be back at home after this fall has been really challenging being on the road, but coming back and playing in front of our fans and our band and our administration, I know our guys are looking forward to having that opportunity.
Now, you are at Webster Bank Arena now, but we are a little over a year away from the opening of the Martiri Family Arena over at West Campus, your new home in 2023. Is the excitement continuing to build within your program for that?
Yeah, it's continuing to build, but it's funny, it's a great question. We know it's out there, but we really don't focus on it. Our focus is pretty laser focused in what we have to do, each week. So, in bringing that up, yesterday was the first day I was able to go over to the new arena site in about a month, and the progress that it showed, it's going to be a spectacular venue for everybody involved in our program and our community.
Now, one other thing that you guys did not get a chance to experience once again due to what was the season of craziness last year was the Connecticut Ice. It returns this year in 2022, in January 2022. Yeah. You guys won the tournament back in 2020 when it was in its inaugural state. Yeah. How excited for you, a Connecticut native, won the tournament? How excited are you to be able to go back there and have the opportunity to repeat?
Yeah, I think this tournament is a wonderful idea to get the 4 Division I teams together to play under one roof. It brings grassroots level into the arena. It creates an excitement within our state. And it showcases all of our programs, which is wonderful. SNY, puts it on TV, so it'll be nice to get back out there and compete in that. I know the players who played in it 2 years ago and didn't have the opportunity last year, they have that date circled for sure on their calendar. And our new guys that have never experienced it, they're looking forward to it as well.
And real quick, you guys over the past couple of years have had a lot of your alums reach that next level in hockey, signing professional contracts, whether with the NHL or other organizations. What does it say about your program and the way that you develop your players that allow them to have that opportunity at the next level?
Yeah, I mean, any program, we want to be a program that's associated with growth and development. And, we want highly competitive kids that want to get to that level. And what we try to do is put a program together that they're going to be able to learn and grow their game. And we've been able to do that. We've been fortunate enough to get some really high-driven young men that want to play at that highest level. And those are the types of kids that we want. We want highly competitive kids that want to play at the highest level they can in professional hockey.
Sacred Heart continues their regular season schedule, but open their home schedule with a pair of games over at Webster Bank Arena against Niagara. Coach Maritola, thanks so much for joining me. Best of luck this weekend.
Great to be here. Thanks, Dan.
Welcome back to the Sacred Heart Coaches Show. We go from the ice to the wrestling mat, as I'm joined by the head coach of the Sacred Heart men's wrestling team, John Clark, in his 4th season. Coach, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
So you're now a week and a half away from the beginning of your season. How has the preseason gone, and what can we look forward to seeing from your team this season?
Well, and that's exactly what we look forward to it. I mean, we're having a full season this year. We have wrestle-offs in 2 days, and then in a week and a half we wrestle at American for our first dual meet of the season.
And then last year you set history in the Sacred Heart Wrestling program. You sent 2 wrestlers to the NCAA tournament. What was that experience like for you as a coach to see your wrestlers develop throughout the season and have that opportunity to compete on the national stage?
It was great. I mean, both of them took a leap of faith with our program, and what I mean by that is they were both transfers, one from the University of Buffalo and then the other one from App State. And I shared my vision with them, and anytime you do that, you're kind of putting yourself out there. But when it comes to fruition, it was just great to see that, all that we talked about came true, and it paved the way for future success. And beyond that, they're both back, and people were announcing different, at various schools, they're coming back, they're not coming back. To us, it was never an option. They were coming back, and it was awesome.
Now, this is your 4th year, as I mentioned, and every year your program has continued to get better and better. So I'm curious, what is that vision that you talk to recruits about and hope that they come and join what you're trying to build?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's basically, the premise is asking for improvement and letting kids know that that's something you can think about every day. Sometimes we have bigger goals and smaller goals, but if you can just focus day by day with the improvement, it's easy to kind of wrap your head around that as both an athlete and a coach, and you share that dream. I mean, a lot of the kids on our team were the underdogs, and they realize that if we really stick to our vision and improve, we're going to catch the teams. And so far it's worked, but as we head to a season of unknown, right, we look forward to seeing what we can accomplish.
What you've done on the mat itself has been impressive over the past 4 years, but off the mat, in the classroom, you guys have been one of the best teams in the country in terms of grade point average. How much do you stress success in the classroom as much as you emphasize success on the mat?
Sure, and we talk about it all the time. I mean, 3 of the last 4 years have been top 7 in the country for GPA, and as high as 3rd. And so we're always talking about that. We're talking about furthering your education. A lot of our kids redshirt, end up doing 5 years and getting their master's, and some of them getting their doctoral degree as well. And so it's always education first. We're saying student athlete for a reason. And so that's been the way, the pioneer way for a long time, and we're just following suit with the wrestling program.
And my last question to you doesn't necessarily have to do with wrestling. Now, you are the head coach, you are a big staple in the development of the program, but you're in another program as well here at Sacred Heart. You are pursuing your master's in sports communication. What has it been like to not only be a coach and have those responsibilities, but then put your student cap back on and have those responsibilities in the classroom as well?
Yeah, last night I think the professor asked twice my age as like kind of double taken. And so I'm maybe sometimes twice the age of people that I'm going to school with, but it's, if I'm going to tell and encourage our student athletes to get their masters and further their education, I have to lead by example. No different than if I'm asking them to go through a tough workout. It's something I've done in the past. So it's been great, and also being part of a program like yourself and seeing how much you've accomplished and how much you've grown. It's nice. I mean, yes, people know me as a coach, but then there's this. At night, we're doing the classes and doing our own production, and it's awesome.
What's been your favorite part of being a part of the program?
Well, I think that seeing everyone and the different jobs that they go on to get afterwards, and also just seeing people develop from the start of a module to the end of it. It's I've followed your career for as long as I've known you. And to see people like you and other people in the program that, are just basically what you're doing and what our kids are doing on our team, we're all trying to grow our brand, and we're all trying to get better and improve. And to see someone like yourself and others, as they become more comfortable behind a camera, more successful and have more opportunities, it's great. Just no different than I see now. I have 2 returning national qualifiers and 40 kids coming back on my team. We're all just in a position where we're a little better off than we were a year before.